677-333356 or 233-477-487, 653-560196, 677-856768. Your visions clear in order to better plan your life, and always put it at the back of your mind that if you want to attain something personalized, don't go about generalizing, because your vision remains your vision. We say thank you once again to Coach Bertrand Chinda, who is always available and ready to give us coaching as far as developing our personal skills are concerned. And for now, that one person too who is always available and always willing to come and give you guys the information to educate you as far, because it is education. Okay, beauty is no longer where you would sit back in your mirror, sit back in front of your mirror in your rooms and paint your face from morning till night. It's about education. It's about revealing the you that is inside of you. Pardon me the tautology this morning. More than 35 years of experience. He has a lot of talent and he touches every field apart from beauty. That is Emmanuel Chiangong for you from Viva Coiffure. Good morning, Mr. Emmanuel. Why the smiles?
Good morning, my dear. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
And good morning to all of you. It's great, beautiful weather. I think so.
And you decided to go very simple today.
Well, it's all about your mind, you know. You dress inside and you dress outside. Inside, I think I'm just me.
So it's actually possible for somebody to think of a dressing from inside.
Yes, of course.
Perceive how you want to look for today.
You dress according to your feelings. If you're not aware, then start checking.
Well, seriously, yes. I just like this. I just picked. I really didn't come from the mind. I need to work on that.
This is what we are talking about: having time to speak, to communicate with yourself.
Yeah.
And
we get actually into the topic of
yes,
today.
And to know where your vibes are coming from and why you have these tendencies. How many of you keep a diary? How many of you actually keep a diary where you write your day every day and where you sit back and you read your diary? You love what type of creature you are. And you'll be so impressed to realize that there is no accident in your life and that you are a reflection of your thoughts, of your mindset. And so maybe that would be a lovely exercise just to start. Just write, plainly, stupidly what you do each day and just go through it. You may realize that you have difficulties actually really expressing certain things, and you keep writing them in some type of way that keeps recurring, which means these issues you are not actually digging into them. You are making no real effort, and that's when you can take a step back and say, let me address this issue. Why am I not able to actually just sing about this issue? Because singing from the heart is one of the ways that we act very naturally, and that can reveal whatever it is, the greatness or the sadness or the lowness in us. So talking about that, we are coming to a point where we were trying to say the beauty that you go out to get from professionals is a reflection, or is supposed to be a reflection or an answer to a need that is crying from within you. And that's the only time you come back home beautiful and you stay beautiful. I mean, there are times you can think about a beautiful hairdressing, makeup, massage experience 2 years back, and the same joy, beauty will come to you on the spot.
Okay.
You're actually not receiving the service as such, but I mean from a professional, but you're receiving that service from where the service was registered. This is because you answered a call from within, which is where real calls actually, if they are calls at all, come. So this feeling is a thing you have to cultivate. It's something you have to learn to develop and live with on a daily basis. And we have come to this point where you run into the next beauty shop to do what is on a magazine cover, to do what your friend or your competitor is doing, and then you spend your whole life in a spiral of running after things and always never being satisfied and never being sure that you've made it. This also accompanies you in your choices of dresses, your watch, your accessories, the shoes you put on, what lipsticks, what type of friends you have. It all plays about your choices, and you live a total life of imbalance. And the message today is that, please, can you just sit back? Sit back, yes, sit back. Can you just sit down and just breathe with your stomach? Just be with yourself. I mean, just slow down. Just forget about that other appointment. Just don't care about what will happen. Just for once, make a mistake. Just be different. Just believe that you are doing something wrong for once. Be a bit stupid. Be a bit just foolish. Just be ordinary. Don't try to be that sophisticated. Just sit back. Just sit there and just relax. I mean, you were about rushing. You had a long list of things to do. Just sit there. Just relax. And just breathe with your stomach. And just feel one with yourself. I said, after all, that's all you have. It's just you. And just be with you.
And what are going to be the benefits of having to, forget about all the other important things that you're supposed to rush out and do and just sit? Because people will be like, I'm supposed to cook food for my husband. If I don't cook and he comes back today and beats me, I will tell him I sat back on my own, just breathing from the inside. But they would like to know, what are they going to benefit from just sitting back and having time to themselves?
If there is anything that knows what is important, it's your inside.
Yeah.
If there's anything that knows how best you can live with who you call your husband, it's from inside.
Yeah.
If there is anything that can make and unmake at any time for the best of you, it's from your inside.
Okay.
And for the first time, you'll be having real information about your whole reason for being here on earth. And when you start seeing the results, I won't have to tell you to sit back again. You'll be sitting back all your life, and everything will be working wonderfully well for you.
Well, apart from just having a cool moment, especially with the weather, we know that the weather right now is very favorable. At times you might want to go out and there is heavy downpour. It prevents you from going out. So you just take the opportunity, sit back and have time. So apart from all of that, what are some of the other little tips and habits that we need to cultivate during this period?
Your body remains the only means by which you live and you exist and you vehicle this world. You're actually bigger than your body, but your body is so important, but through it you can manifest your greatness. And this body needs to be just you, because it will carry your message through even before you start speaking or acting. What we are saying here, that why don't you take this opportunity to know what this body needs, since it is your messenger, since it is your ambassador, since it is your diplomat. In looking from within now, you have the opportunity to check little details about yourself and your body. And maybe that is what your dear husband really wants to see. Something about you that makes him feel like, wow, I made the best choice. And this looks at little things that don't come from the competition, from the copying that we said. It comes rather from the needs that the wisdom and the eye from within picks up for you. And sometimes you realize that when you rub your hands together, how do you feel? Are they friendly? Are they smooth? Do you like the way they feel?
Right now, presently, I don't like the way they feel, because they feel so crumpy. I haven't treated my hands.
Try to rub your hand with mine.
No.
We said be with yourself. There will be time if naturally she has to rub her hands with yours. You won't need to ask it. You won't need to ask. Both your hands will meet.
I need to ask anything.
No, if you are asking,
please don't, Etienne.
Let Emmanuel Chiangong finish one.
If you have to ask everything, then really check to know if that is what the one within needs. Maybe you are just imposing the things. Maybe you need something else, and maybe you need to sit back more often and reflect. And so I was just giving the simple example. If you're rubbing your hands, and then if you just rub your hands and you don't, why don't you move up?
Okay, up with this?
Please don't rub it. Just let your hands lie on your arm, and you just pull it slowly. Can you breathe with your stomach and relax? For the first time, how do you feel your body?
Very soft.
Okay. Do you like the way you feel?
Yeah, I like up here.
I like the way you're smiling, which means the feeling that you are having is beautiful.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Do you realize that your right arm is needing attention also? It's feeling jealous of the left arm?
It's getting tired.
So can you move over to the other hand?
Yeah.
Do you feel that there is something beautiful going on?
I kind of feel my hair standing.
You're beautiful. That is an emotional reaction which shows. So if you have this opportunity to feel this beautiful just with yourself, then certainly you will know what to give. And if you felt your hands dry, then you just look into your handbag, pick out the hand cream and
really
you
dry.
massage in them. And if you realize that you had not taken off the cuticles, the dead cells around the hands, remember that your hands are the next place to your face everybody will look at to be able to know if you are the one for it or not. And so you may have to stop by. You see, this is how we pick up the needs in beauty. We shouldn't rush from one gadget to another, especially like when we look at the home beauty space. They were like 5 weeks and you are putting a weave on your head for three months, and they are like, 15 pairs of shoes, and there are some of them standing on others. And you should discard, if you want to be beautiful, the things that make for you. That dress you want to wear on Sunday, wear it today. The one that you want to wear on your bed, wear it now. Every moment is special, and it's the only one you have. When you sit back and you feel this way we were starting, and imagine
special for our viewers.
Every moment is special,
and to ask you anything they want to know about to be beautiful.
Yeah.
The first is that, you see, in our therapeutic exchange, I pick the messages from you. I have the grace to know that you have these needs because I am connected to you. That is my whole raison d'être, as you say. So when you walk up to me, I can just see the message coming to me because I need that message, because my desire, my calling is to bring you pleasure, well-being, peace from within to the outside.
Et il peut vous appeler ou alors venir vous joindre directement à Viva Coiffure.
It's always good to stop by, pick an appointment, go on Facebook, let's have an exchange. I've been having quite a lot of fun on Messenger. Talking to me.
Sur Facebook également.
Yes, on Facebook you can get me on Emmanuel Chiangong, why not? And then Messenger, it's easy. Then of course you stop by Viva Coiffure and you pick an appointment and we'll be with you.
And for those who would want to also join your field,
my field,
the school is
I think that my greatest calling now is to teach. The truth is that I just want to keep teaching and lecturing. Je sens cet appel, je sens l'envie de partager, d'enseigner de matin jusqu'à minuit. Et donc, tous ceux qui sentent cette passion, qui le sentent, et tous ceux même qui sont confus, venez, peut-être c'est vous que j'attendais.
C'est vous qui l'attendez en tout cas, madame, monsieur. Merci d'être passé, monsieur Emmanuel Chiangong. Un bonjour à tous les enfants qui certainement sont en train de nous regarder à la maison.
Absolutely.
D'accord.
I want to say lots of love to all of you. Yeah.
Sandrine, on sort avec une minute, un bout de musique, un tout petit peu.
Well, yeah, before we go, I would say shout out to my entire family in Boya. I understand we're going through a trial moment right now, but I say thank you and thank you for pardoning me, okay? God bless you and just keep the good work. I am on my way. Let's go dance, and please, no matter what happens in life, we need to always have smiles all the way. So I'm calling on Uncle Francis, Mommy Virginie, Kabia and Solange. Please, wake it all behind, get up right now and let's dance.
Un chanteur congolais chante pour sa femme, Terry Aline ou maman Jay-Z. Les rouges expriment les sons c'est la vie, la vie.